Just wait for that green light to say, all right, we're on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BK Sport, we are back again. It is 3 a.m. my time, but we are going to be streaming the England and Georgia game. I'm actually looking forward to this because I'm looking forward to seeing how England are going to go. Obviously, Georgia are a much improved team, so it'd be good to see how they go as well. They've been kind of slowly rising the rankings lately. I'll go have a look at the rankings right now. The Georgians are actually into 12th right now, just close behind Fiji. Not many people would even class Georgia and Fiji as similar teams, but they're very close when it comes to the rankings. And then obviously England are in the top 3 just behind New Zealand and South Africa. So interesting right there, but I do think England should obviously win this game quite comprehensively, convincingly. Then again, I think everyone expected Scotland to win very easily over the Italians, and that didn't pan out like that. Obviously, they still won in the end, but obviously people expected the Scottish to win by a lot more than what they did. And then in regards as well to the other game between Argentina and the All Blacks, wow, that was a cracker game too, and no one expected the Argentinians to be close in that one either. So yeah, very interesting day of rugby that we've had. Pretty bland game between Wales and Ireland, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing how England go in this game against the Georgians, who are very big-bodied men, as I've said before. Georgians are very big-bodied guys, and England are they're a very tactical team. They're a very know-what-they're-doing team, and obviously that should be working quite well here in this game. I Can Smell You says, hello again. Hello, mate. How you doing? Just waiting for the game to come on here. I might even have to jump on and get a stream here at first because, like before, the game didn't start immediately. So let me just jump on here, VIP. I'm just going to get a stream up on the computer here because last time, for some reason, it was like 10 minutes late actually putting it on. All right, let's get this little bad boy rugby up here. Bingo. Very early in the morning over here, 3 a.m. I haven't slept yet, but I won't be sleeping, obviously. Let me just refresh this. Big T, score prediction then. Score prediction, I think England should win this very comprehensively. I'm going to take England to win. I'm going to say they're going to win by 40 points. I'm going to say, 40... I'll say 48-7 or something like that. I reckon it'll be about 48-7. I think that England should be winning this game very easily. And if they don't, then it's a little bit debatable, in my personal opinion. I really think they should. Oh, why is this on the buddy racing? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get a stream up right now because for some reason it takes a while for them to actually put the game on over here. Let me get the comments back up here on the chat. Let's get the comments back up on the chat. There we go. Sorry, one second. I'm going to scroll through. I Can Smell says, you look buggered. No, I'm all right. I'm just kind of waiting for the game to get started right now. And I'm just trying to get this stream up because for some reason, over here in Fiji, they take forever to put the actual stream on. And right now, I can only see bloody racing, like car racing streams coming up here, which sucks. Just trying to watch the game here, man. I just want to watch the game here, man. But don't forget to smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. But we are just waiting for the game to get started. Let me see if the stream says it's gone. It is on. Yeah, it is on. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't even watch it right now. But for some reason, they're playing bloody highlights and replays of the Scotland game. Let's see if I can get onto this one. If I can't get into this, I'm just going to have to kind of wait. guys. I'm just going to have to kind of wait until it just turns on automatically. TSM says, do you have the virus over there? Not really, man. There's not really anything over here, to be honest with you. But yeah, obviously I'm coming back to Australia on Wednesday. Really odd here. It's still not on, guys. The game has still not been played. Bloody typical Fiji, man. Not too much of a surprise over here, to be honest with you. And considering it's very early for me, I'm not going to tolerate too much before I'm like, nah, screw this. But no, I'll say England to win 48 to 7. 48-7. TSM says he's sadly Fiji. Look, man, let's keep this rugby related. Obviously, let's keep this rugby related. This is just frustrating right now. I can't even get. There's not even any streams that I can get up. There's not even any stream I can get up to watch this right now. If the game doesn't come on within the next 5 minutes, I'll have to cancel the stream. But like, come on, man. Come on, Fiji. Come on, Fiji. Come on. Get it ready. Get it going. I'm going to change channel, see if it's on a different channel. Stupid, man. Just so stupid. Maybe on TV1. Maybe on... Here we go. Oh, live Super Rugby. No, that's Super Rugby. Otago versus Tasman. Okay, well, that's not live. Otago versus Tasman, eh? Oh, they're playing at like 1 a.m. in the morning, are they? Yeah, nice. Let me know in the chat, guys, what your score predictions are. If you think England are going to win them by a lot, or if you think that Georgia might be able to pull off a surprise. To be honest with you, I can't see a surprise here. But if they can at least keep it relatively close, 3 minutes into the game here, still 0-0 obviously. Just wait for the game to come on the TV, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, not going to come on. Look, guys, I think I might have to cancel the stream. It just doesn't seem like it's going to. It doesn't seem like it's coming on right now. It doesn't seem like it's coming on. So even though it says that it's on, it doesn't seem like it's coming on. So I might actually have to cancel the stream. Really odd. This is so strange. It literally says that it's. Oh wait, here we go. Wait, is it on? Now it's on. Oh, lovely. Okay, we're going to keep going. There we go. We're going to keep cracking on. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry. Okay, the game is on. So it is 0-0 here, 4 minutes into the game. Actually, is this Georgia here? Who's in the blue? No, is England in the blue? England will be in the white. England will be in the white. So Georgia in the blue here. So Georgia here with the ball. And they're about 40, surely. No, Georgia in the white. Jeez, this is confusing because obviously England are usually in the white. But I'm sorry. I'm just hold on 1 second. Is that... Just to confirm, yeah. So England are in the dark blue and Georgia are in the white. Georgia obviously started off with a bit of a bang here. In the first 4 minutes, they've actually held the ball and they've actually nearly scored there. But England will take that ball out. No, gee whiz, I'm all over the shop. This is England here with the ball, 5 minutes out. This is confusing that they're wearing the dark blue. Very confusing. So 5 meters out here. Let's see if they can push over and make it an easy try. Early days. Icon says, let's go. Going to the right-hand side. Oh, they're going to kick it across. This must be an advantage. One-on-one here. One-on-one, and knocked back here. Oh, no, is it knocked forward, knocked back? I'm not too sure. But it should be... I don't know if that's a try or not. I don't think it's going to be a try. I think that's going to be classes knocked on there. But I think there's the advantage here that they're going to come back for the English. I think they'll come back for the advantage on the opposite side of the field. 14 likes right now. Let's go and smack that thumbs up and let's get to 20 likes. They tried to kick across. It's just not going to work out. I think that's that was definitely a knock on there. So it's going to be a line out here to the English, 5 meters out. Really, they should be focusing on kind of trying to play around the edges today. Like I said, they're big-bodied men, the Georgians. So you'd be expecting the Georgians to be really, really physical and really try and grind this game down to a slow pace and not let England get too many fast-paced opportunities on those edges, like I just said. So 5 minutes in here, they're trying to push over, but they're going to lose some power right now. If they go out to the right-hand side, they would have had some space, but they were a little bit too late. Oh, Georgia backed off there from the rolling maul, and now it's England gone to the right. Oh, this should be a try. This should be a try. No, he's been tackled down, chopped out last second here. They're 3 meters short here of the line, England. Can they push over and make it an easy try early days, 5 minutes into the game? Caleb Thompson says, hi, pal. Hello, mate. How you doing? England here, pushing. They're going to go over the top here. No, he's going to be stopped there. Geez, this Georgian defense is holding up right now. Very physical around this congested area. Very physical around the congested area right now. 2 meters short here of the line here. And they're not doing too... Really, they should be passing this ball out right now. Like I said, they really should be utilising those flanks and really should be utilising those edges. This is not where they want to be playing the Georgians. Even though they should win either way, they shouldn't be playing the Georgians at a game that Georgia really wants to play in this style. And they're still going to be short. So this is like their 9th phase, and they're going to be short here still. They keep going through the centre. They're going to be short again here after another phase. They're 1 metre short here, and I think they might be held up here. I'm sorry, this is a little bit poor. This is poor IQ here from England right now. They're just utilising the same play over and over and over again through the centre in a way that Georgia would love that. They would love to be seeing this kind of style. This is exactly how they want this game to go. Right through the middle, right in the congested area, and just utilising the same play over and over again, and slow as well. England need to be focusing on getting this ball out to the flanks. They need to be exposing those outside centres. So Georgia will be offside there. And it will be a penalty here to England. They definitely won't go for the 3 here because they definitely are the better team here. So they should be going for the try. If they don't go for the try, well then, buddy, gee whiz, they're looking scared. Hey, buddy, looking scared. They shouldn't be looking scared against the old buddy Georgians. So I think they're taking a scrum here from 5 out. This should be really utilised as a game that prepares them for Ireland next week. I know that Ireland weren't great earlier today or yesterday for you guys over in Europe. I know they weren't fantastic, but they are still a good team and they definitely do have the ability to still come out next week and grind out a win. So England need to focus this game on growing some chemistry. Obviously, they came off a Six Nations win and they really want to keep that momentum going forward. Really want to keep it going forward, especially with France breathing down their necks right now. I can smell you says you came to the 2021 World Cup. World Cup, not really, mate. No one really cares about no one really cares about Rugby League World Cup, man, because Australia's just too good at that, and no one competes. Here we go. England here, 5 metres out. 5 metres out here, and they're going to be taking down 4 metres short of the line. Going up the right-hand side here. Can the English... It's taken a while for the English to score, to be honest with you. 8 minutes in here, and they're still going to be 5 metres out. They just keep going around the congested area. Get the ball out to the outside backs. The Georgians are not going to give you this forward line. They're not going to give you the forwards right now. You need to be utilising the outside backs. Look at this. Now we go to the left-hand side. Now we go out to the backs, and that's a pretty poor kick. Wow. That was a very poor kick there from the English. So the Georgians are going to get away with this here. I'm sorry, this opening 10 minutes has just shown that England don't really have that the option to read the play as much as they probably should be. You know, they should definitely be getting that ball out to the backs a lot quicker than they have been. And they're not making enough metres through that centre. They're not making enough metres through the up and atom plays to the centre. So 9 minutes in here, Georgia will have the line out from their own 5 metre. Obviously, they'll grab this, pull it down, and then kick it out and see how far they can kick it. But Georgia defensively have been pretty sound. They've been pretty decent to start off here. The Georgians have been pretty decent in the early days of this game. 9 minutes in. Hopefully, they can hold it up. I'm not expecting too many Georgians to come on this stream today. You know, I don't think English would be a main language over there in Georgia. Here we go. Oh, knock on. Wow, that's poor play. That's real poor play there from Georgia. That is absolutely poor play. They'll knock that ball on, and England are going to get a scrum here 5 metres out right in front. Jeez. When you get that ball, you pass that back and you boot as long as you possibly can. Caleb Thompson says you're going to stream Leeds versus you next time we play you. I'm streaming Premier League as of next week again, starting off with Tottenham versus City right after the England and Ireland game. And then I'm doing your game, Leeds-Arsenal as well. I'm doing Leeds-Arsenal, doing City versus Tottenham. And they're the 2 Premier League games we're doing next week. Plus, we obviously got Champions League next week as well. A bit of an early start for me. Geez, 5 a.m. for those 2 games. The Chelsea-Rennes game and Olympiacos and Man City. So, 10 minutes left here. I said Man City. Gee whiz. I said Man City because I was still thinking about the Rennes. Carol Thomas says, I'll be here for Leeds versus Arsenal. Yeah, good stuff, man. So England here, 5 out from the Georgian line. Don't forget, guys, 4 likes away from 20. Smack that thumbs up button. Go and smack it right now. Smack it while you're looking at me right now. Hit that thumbs up button. We're 4 likes away from 20. We've got 24 people watching right now. I know we can hit 20 damn well this instant. So go and smack that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. I can swear he says, going to surely win that. I disagree. I think it'll be a very close game. I think it'll be probably a draw, if I'm honest with you. I think that'll be a draw. England here still trying to get this scrum sorted. 10 minutes in, a little bit debatable. A little bit debatable performance in this opening 10 minutes from the Old English. Cap Thompson says Leeds 2-0. No, I think maybe 2. I reckon 2-2. England here trying to push. That's going to be a penalty from right in front. But they're not going to take the 3. They're going to actually take a quick tap, and yet they're still going through the centres. Stop going through the forwards. Get this out to the outside backs. Get it out to the outside backs. You're not going to beat these forwards. You're not going to beat the Georgian defence through the forwards right now. Like, look at this. Now they're going to go out to the outside backs now, and they're still going through the centres, and they're getting dominated in regards to, that's going to be not releasing. That's not releasing the ball. That's not releasing the ball. That's going to be, it's going to be a penalty here against Georgia, actually. Wow, unlucky there. Very unlucky there. If you're a Georgian fan, really, that probably looked like a little bit more of a not releasing, but England should be scoring here. Really should be scoring here, but they are taking their time. Taking a little bit longer than you'd be imagining. So they're going to take the scrum option again, 5 metres out. I just don't understand why they keep pumping this through the forwards. I get like doing it a couple times to draw into the defence and bring them back into the centre of the field. But, you know, they're not even going out to the outside flanks at all. You know, they're not going outside to the backs at all. They're just going through the forwards and they keep getting chopped down. 3 metres out. You know, they're out. They're down by 1 metre from the try line, and yet they lose 4 metres from doing the same play over and over and over and over again. So England really need to focus on what they're doing and refocus on changing it up and playing more to their game plan rather than just going through a place where Georgia's just not going to give you that option. They're not going to give you the option of going through the centre because their forwards are very good defensively. They don't know how to attack Georgia. I can't see them scoring more than 1 try if they even score a try in today's game. But their defence is quite decent. So although I said 48-7, this defensive performance in this opening 10 minutes, it definitely is showing me that that Georgia probably won't be conceding 40 points. I reckon maybe more so around that 30-point margin, but that's still quite disappointing if you're that'd still be quite disappointing if you'd be an England fan. But 12 minutes in here, and England with the ball 5 meters out, they're pushing. This should be a try. This should be a try. They're pushing easy. Try time. Easy push. Oh, that's a penalty for sure. That's going to be a penalty for sure. That's going to be a yellow card. That's going to be a yellow card against Georgia for sure. That's got to be a yellow card against Georgia for sure here. That was obviously going to be a try. Wow, that should have been a penalty try, actually. That should have been a penalty try, in my opinion. That should have been a penalty try, in my opinion. They're obviously going to score there. He comes in from the side, grabs the ball, and kicks it away. I'm sorry, but I personally think that definitely should have been a penalty try there for the English. I Can Smell You says, any NFL games planned to be streamed? Yeah, man, we're doing the... well, you should know. We put the schedule out the other day. We're doing Seahawks, Rams, Ravens, Patriots, and Vikings, Bears. Big T says, England need to put loads of points to extend the point difference for the Cup. I think it's going to come down to that. Yeah, I agree. But if this game, in this first 10 minutes, is anything to go by, it's not looking likely that they're going to score too many points here. It looks like it could be a game where they might win like a 25-0 kind of scoreline, which I guess is still a decent amount of points differential. But here we go. England here pushing over. They're going to score a try. Surely. Oh, what's going on? You see, surely yellow card, sin bin. Something's got to happen here. No way. We're bringing the scrum back again? Is this serious? What are we watching? We're watching a game of scrums right now? I think we're watching a damn well game of scrums. What's this? What's going on right now? This is just outrageous. This is damn well outrageous right now. We're just watching a game of scrum. You're not watching a game of rugby, watching the game of damn well scrum. My goodness me. Buddy, can we learn how to play? Can we learn how to do a scrum, please, lads? It doesn't matter whether it's England or Georgia. Just someone learn how to do a scrum so that we can actually watch some rugby, please. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. So 14 minutes in here, and guess what? England have a scrum 5 meters out from Georgia, from Georgia's try line. Come on, here we go. Come on, England, put it over the line. Say good night, Irene, to the Georgians early. I guess somebody says, where do I find your schedule? On the community tab, my man. We post it every Wednesday. Wednesday. I put it up Wednesday this week. It used to be Mondays or Tuesdays, but now it's every Wednesday because the schedule has changed from when the baseball was around, obviously. Still went with the scrum. We've honestly wasted 8 minutes here at the scrum. We've wasted 8 minutes here at the scrum. This is outrageous right now. This is just ludicrous. This is dead set ludicrous right now. Yeah, we're 14 minutes into the game, and we've probably wasted 8 minutes here at this scrum. And if they get another scrum after the end of this, I'm going to flip out. I'm going to throw myself at the TV whilst throwing myself out a glass window, because that would just be outrageous. So England here with the scrum. What are they going to be able to do with it? It's going down here, left-hand side. Oh, my God, they're going through the centre again. What don't you understand about the fact you don't go through the centre against this team? Oh my God, they're going to get held up. No, it's going to be a try, finally. My goodness me, finally the English are going to score a try there. So they are going to be up 5-0. It took them a long time to score whilst getting repeat set after repeat phase after phase after phase after phase after phase. Finally, they break the line there. But, geez, English have got nothing really in attack. They just keep going through the same option, the same route. And I guess they finally broke down that centre congested area zone, but, Georgia, they just got broken down there, but it took them a serious long time. So hopefully that fires England up and they can start to really put some pressure on now and really start to put a little bit more dominance into the game, because it hasn't really been a dominant performance so far. 8 likes away from 30, guys. 8 likes away from 30. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. He'll surely get this kick here. Surely he'll smack this kick in from 16 minutes in here from the left-hand sideline. Max Tagine says, where is this match? Unfortunately, man, due to broadcasting restrictions, I can't show you the game live. It is illegal. I don't have the money to obviously buy the rights to display the game. So this is just me talking about the game and talking to you guys about the game. If you're in the chat, obviously. But yeah, you won't find it on YouTube, man, because they'll take it down literally immediately. It'll be taken down within seconds of going up. And that's going to be slotted over the black dot. So it will be 7-0 here to the English. It is deserved. They definitely have been the more dominant team in regards to possession. they probably would have at least 75% of possession so far in the opening 16.5 minutes of this game. But yeah, their attack has just been very sloppy. It's been very not sloppy, lackluster. It's been very lackluster. If you want to consider sloppy in the way that it's not usually what you'd see and it's a bit weak and it's not great, then I guess you could say sloppy. But in regards to what I'd actually say is, yeah, it's just a little bit lackluster. Rodriguez, I'm not too sure, but in Georgia, wow, I think you're probably our first ever person who's watched the channel from Georgia. Welcome, my man. Do you guys speak English? Is it English a top language over there in Georgia? I'm not too sure. Obviously, I'm Australian, man, so I don't know too much about about Georgia, but I do know that they've got a really grindy team, so hopefully they can put up a performance today, and they are definitely improving, like I keep saying. Georgia here with the boot the ball. It's going to be a pretty decent kick, actually, but it's going to be a knock-on here from England, so this is going to be a great opportunity here for the Georgians. They're going to have an awesome opportunity right now. B2 Dance says, what do you think of Itoji at 6? Haven't really seen enough of him yet, obviously. I haven't really been watching too much European teams this year. Obviously, we haven't really gotten to see much. But after the first 17.5 minutes here, it's been a little bit of a debatable performance from England all round. But obviously, it's just the opening stances of the game. You know, a long way to go here before we can start to get a good read. At least half-time is when I'll start giving you a good read on players. I can smell you says, I'm off. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Keep it up. Appreciate you, my man. We're always here. You know us. You know us. We're always grinding. We're always having a good time and obviously streaming it. Well, let me get that chat back up. Perfect. All right, we've got the chat back up. So Georgia here with the scrum. Probably about 30 metres out right now. B2 Dance, what do you reckon? Do you think he's... obviously, you've been watching a lot more of the European teams, especially England, this year. So what do you think? Do you think it's the right option or... yeah, obviously I'm a Wallabies fan, so it's usually, these games are usually on a different time zone for me, but now that I'm streaming the games live, I can obviously watch and give you a better opinion. England here, 30 metres, Georgia here, 30 metres out here from the English line. Ooh, close to a knock-on there, very close to a knock-on, but it won't be a knock-on. Georgia here, grinding through the forwards here. This is the game they want to play. This is what I was saying. England were playing that similar style. Oh, that's going to be a kick out to the sideline. That's an absolutely horrendous kick. That is a stupid kick there. That was an absolutely stupid kick there. Max Machine says, the BBC give the match? I don't know, man. I'm in Fiji, so I'm not too sure what you guys get over there in Europe. But for me, yeah, I'm watching it on Sky, TV1 action. I'm pretty certain BN Sports 2 gets it. I'm pretty certain. Caleb Thompson says, honestly, don't know. There you go. Surely it would be on, like, isn't it on free-to-air? Like, all Australian Wallabies games are on free-to-air in Australia. Does England really not give you the free-to-air? That's wild. That's actually wild if they don't give you free-to-air for the international rugby. Oh, why he slowed down? That was going to be an absolute crunch of a hit from the Georgian if he had kept running there. But he slows down and just allows him to grab the ball, easily grab the ball. So, England here with the ball inside their own half. Probably about 35 metres out here from their own line. Boots that little baby over the top here. Pretty decent kick, actually. A lot of pressure for the Georgians there. Beta Dan says, England have loads of flankers to choose from. Eddie should keep Itoji in his main position. Look, I don't understand why, and this is mainly reference to these first 20 minutes here, but England have a very good backline, and they haven't been using their backline today. They've been using their forwards in a game against a team that has very good forwards and very defensive forwards. So I just don't understand why. The reason why I'm saying this is because you said flankers, and it reminds me that obviously flanks. And they're just not utilising their flanks at all. It's really strange that England are playing Georgia's game style here. Will Benning says it's on Amazon Prime. That's right, Amazon Prime. I keep hearing that. And apparently people are complaining about it, but, you know, everyone complains about everything when it starts up. You know, when Optus brought the rights to the Premier League over here in Australia, people complained, and now people love it. But, yeah, obviously the first time around is going to be a bit of a choppy one. So, 21 minutes in here. English here going to the left-hand side. Oh, bad kick, terrible kick. Oh, nearly bounced back in, but no, that will be out over the sideline there from Farrell. So, the Georgians here will get the line out. Obviously, it's not a terrible kick, though. It does bounce. It does bounce back into the field. Oh, actually, no. Does that go out over the ball line here? No, that's actually going to work out pretty well here for England. I know it's not the desired option where they would have scored a try, but now Georgia have to do a line out here from their own 5-metre line. So, it's not a horrible option here in regards to how that worked out for England. So 22 minutes in here. Oh, they're going to throw that ball over the top. Very risky play in those circumstances. 5 out from your own line, but Georgia will grab it. They're going to boot this ball away here. Geez, he's a small bloke. Considering how big this team is, he's a very small bloke here, kicking this from underneath. So there you go. So they're going to kick it to, I think, maybe about 25 out. No, 30. Maybe about 30 out. Not a horrible kick, but not a great kick. It'll get them out of the defensive pressure zone, but they're still going to be around that 22 mark here, the English. B2 Dan says, well done to Argentina. Yeah, fantastic game. We obviously streamed that game. We stream all the time, guys. So if you're not subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button. We're always streaming here, whether it be Premier League or NFL or, NRL, AFL, obviously Rugby Union. So definitely subscribe. But no, yeah, that Argentina game was fantastic. They played some really damn well good rugby. Really damn well good rugby. And yeah, All Blacks weren't great, but that was because Argentina forced them to not be great through their game style. So be a line out here to the English inside the Georgian half. Really, England should be up by a minimum of 20 points going to halftime. They should be. This is a testament to how much Georgia has improved, though. I'm not going to lie. This is a testament to how much Georgia has improved. They are a decent up-and-coming team. Obviously, they're still a good 5 year, like a solid 5-10 years away from being a real kind of remote competitor, if they even got to that stage. But they definitely are growing. I just don't think that Georgia will ever have the backs. They'll always have the forwards. I don't know if they'll have the backs to compete with your All Blacks and your Englands and your Australias and your South Africans. I just don't know if they're going to have the ability to really grow the back line in comparison. But we all know that their forwards are always going to be top notch. Just because of that's going to be a knock on there from England. So England will lose the ball, and it will come out here for a scrum for the Georgians. Caleb Thompson says, right, mate, I'm going to go. See you later, and marching on together. There you go. All right, mate, you have a good one. See you next time. See you next week for the Leeds game, obviously, unless you're here for another stream. But England here will lose the ball, and Georgia will get it on their own 22. See if they can start building a platform. Obviously, they haven't really had the ability to build any kind of platform. When they did have it in the attack in 50, they kind of held it for like 2 or 3 phases and then lost it. So, not too impressive to start off here attacking-wise for Georgia, but very impressive in regards to the defence here so far. For the Georgians to only keep it to 7-0 here after 23 minutes. This honestly could be a 10 or 14, well, it won't be 10, but 14-0 game at halftime. And if you're Georgia, you'd be very happy with that. You'd be very happy with it only being 14-0. As long as you're not down by 20, you definitely take it if you're Georgia. But England here with the line out here on the 22. Scrum Georgia, sorry. I forgot there was a knock on. Remember, guys, it is 3:30 in the morning for me. It is 3:30 in the morning. All right, so Georgia here, they're winning the scrum. Good scrum. This is going to be a penalty. This is going to be a penalty here this will be penalty Georgia. There you go. Good play there by the Georgians. Obviously, like I said, their bodies are too big, so they're going to win that scrum battle every damn well day of the week. Every damn well day of the week. Easy plays there. And Georgia will get a penalty that'll put them into the attack in 50. Exactly where they want to be. Exactly where they want to start. I told you that platform. Well, that's a good platform there to base it off in regards to the scrum win, scrum penalty. And now let's see if they can branch out from what they've built. Let's see if they can and put them to the sword a little bit more here. So they're going to kick it to... that's going to be... Oh, wow. That's actually a really nice play there. Really nice play there from England. That's going to stay in the field of play. Wow. So Georgia kick it, and it doesn't go out, and England are going to kick it back, and they're going to win this field position battle right now. Good kick, actually, from Georgia, but it's going to be a field position win there for the English. 10 metres in here from the halfway line. Oh, that was close to forward there against England. Not too sure how that wasn't a forward pass there, in my opinion. Gee whiz, that was a dodgy one. Kicks it over the top. Very good kick. A lot of pressure there. Oh, good take. Wow. That's a great take for Georgia under the pressure there. So Georgia here at their own 40-metre line. Probably going to, I don't even know if they're going to cross it. They're probably going to have to kick this, to be honest with you. They're losing meters here. They lost 5 meters on that play. Yeah, they're going to kick this one for sure. They're going to kick this and they're going to get some, try and separate some space. They're going to go through the forwards first on the left-hand side, but let's see if they can get a little bit of a boot up and get some chases through. Georgia here impressing in regards to the defense, though. Really, the defense has definitely been not too bad. Kicks it over the top, goes out to the left-hand side, and good take there by England. Good take. They're going to be inside the attacking half already. So, yeah, Georgia definitely failing to capitalise on a couple of the errors that England are making. And obviously that field position battle is definitely going in favour of the English because their kicking game is just much superior. Out of the left-hand side here, this should be a try here. He kicks it over the top. Beautiful little chip. Oh, jeez. Probably should have left that if you're Georgia. It probably goes out line out for Georgia. It's going to go for a line out here to the English. Goes out to the left. Is this a forward pass they're calling? Yeah, it's a forward pass. Yeah, no, fair enough. That is a forward pass. So it actually will go to Georgia at the halfway point. Terrible pass there, actually. I didn't even see that. Didn't even notice that one when that happened. Didn't even notice that one. So 15 minutes left here the first half, and England definitely have a few mistakes in their locker right now. A few mistakes. They're not performing as well as people would have imagined. I think their line was minus 40.5, and they're only up 7-0 after 26 minutes. So if you bet on the line, my goodness me, you would be shaking right now. Shaking, mate. Shaking. You would be shaking. Eddie there looks a little bit worried too. Remember there was talk one time, I think he's going to the rugby. It's not going to happen. He's obviously staying there with the Union, but there was talk one time he might have been going to the Wallabies or to league. Why is the TV just turned off? For some reason, the game's just gone off. It's just gone to a black screen. Just gone to a black screen here. Oh, lovely. Oh, we're just watching a black screen right now. Oh, lovely. It's just bloody turned off for me. Lovely. Lovely. Good old Fiji. This is a great place. Great place to watch sport, this. Obviously, they're 10 minutes late, or 5 minutes late to putting the game on, and now the screen is literally completely blacked out. So now I can't even watch the game. Lovely. Let me see if I can change the channel and see if it comes back on here. Oh, why is there so many mistakes today? What is with this? Why is there so many damn old mistakes? Okay, now they've got an add-on. Now they've got an ad. What's going on? There's an ad. What we're looking at, I don't want to hear about November highlights. I want to watch the game that we're currently watching with 10 minutes to go. Excuse me, I don't want to watch the Origin highlights. Hello? Well, they just turned it on to the Origin highlights. They just turned it on to Origin highlights. All right, go on to the... Jeez. What's going on here? We're literally in the middle of a game and it's just gone on to... They're just starting to show highlights for Super Rugby and shit. And State of Origin. What the hell? I don't even know. I can't even do anything right now. There's nothing I can do. There's no streams online that allow me to watch it. And oh, here we go. Now it's back on. Perfect. All right. So England here with the ball. 35 meters out here from the Georgians line. Through the centre they're going again. They're still trying to utilise this forward. That's a knock on there from England. Oh, wow, they're going to call backwards. Oh, wait, they're going to call knock on here from Georgia, are they? I think they're calling knock on here from Georgia. So they've got the advantage here, and I think they're going to take... No, they're going to run back through the congested zone. 4 likes away from 30. 4 likes away from 30. Oh, England here. Oh, good take. Under pressure there from Georgia. Absolutely smacked too, though. And that's going to be a penalty here to the English. I think it was tackled late, was it? Was it a late tackle? No, it's going to be a penalty here to Georgia, apparently. No, he was taken inside 22, sorry. That's my bad. All right. I think that was a penalty, actually. I'm not too sure. I think it was a penalty. No, he did mark it inside the 22. So England here going to come out of their own half right now. Yeah, really lackluster attack. Very lackluster attack. And really, it hasn't been a great performance from the English. Really strange that out of the 3 teams that everyone obviously is seriously talking about in regards to this autumn nations is France. France, yes, but Ireland, Wales, and England, and so far they've all been quite disappointing. This has only been 30 minutes in comparison to your Ireland and your Wales, who played a full game and they both look shit house. But England have not been impressive in this opening 30 minutes right now. But there is a long way to go, as we know. There is a very long way to go, and they could still win this game comprehensively. But they have been inside the attacking area quite a lot, and they just seem to not be able to actually get over the line here. So, bit of a dodgy one right now. Bit of a dodgy one. Amir Amar says 7-0. Seriously? Yeah, man. I know. After 30 minutes, 7-0. I know it's not great. But England here on the attack, 10 metres out here from the line. Let's see if they can get this one. That is a straight throw, so they're going to push here. But Georgia, they have strong bodies. They're going to stop this one. I don't know if you're going to be able to beat them here. Get that ball out, in my opinion. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. No, they're going to score a try. No, that's a good try. No, they're going to score a try here. Bingo. There we go. So it's going to be 12-0 here to the English. They will push through there, and they will score down there on the sideline. Let's see if they can get the kick here from the left. No, that was a good play there underneath, and there was no stopping him once he got within that 5 metre, and there wasn't really anyone hanging off him. So, no, good play there by England. Yeah, they're focusing on forcing that down the centre, forcing it down the throats, and I don't really agree with it in this game, but in the same sense, they're currently winning 12-0 with a kick to come, and you can't really complain too much about it. We can't really complain too much about it, but I still haven't been impressed with how they've played so far. This Georgian defence, though, very good. Very good, mate. Very good. I like it. I like it. 9 minutes to go the first half, though. I think most people would have been expecting England to be up by like 25 at this point, really. I think they would have been expecting it, truly. Whether it's realistic or not, that's up to you. But for me, I would have expected England to be up by 25 at half time. I reckon 25. But then again, it's a long way to go in this first half. It's still 9 minutes to go this first half. And England is getting the job done. You know, a win's a win. Obviously, to win this tournament, though, they're going to need to really make sure that they get some points on the board, as we were talking about before. Someone said something about the points differential. That is obviously going to be very crucial with a couple of these teams. But I don't know about this France game, because France obviously don't get to play Fiji. So does that get classed as a draw? Because I know that it's been cancelled, not delayed, not postponed. It's been cancelled. So what? Do France and Fiji both get a draw now? Which obviously that hampers more so France and Fiji. Fiji were never going to be challenging to win this tournament, but France were. So that's going to be really detrimental to their hopes of winning it all. And that's going to be out in the full there. Lovely. Georgia are going to kick that ball out in the full here from the kickoff. Out in the full here from the kickoff here. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through this game, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Been a very long day. I did obviously do that Wales-Ireland game earlier this morning. I did the New Zealand All Blacks versus Argentina game. I just finished off doing that Scotland versus Italy game, and now I'm doing this England versus Georgia game. And it's a bit of a slow one right now with 8 minutes to go in this first half. I can feel my eyes closing at bloody 3:30 in the morning. Big T says England are really not playing well. Yeah, they're not, mate. They're not. I agree. They definitely are not. They're not playing well at all here. But they are still up 14-0. But it is against Georgia. That's the thing. Like, people are going to be like, well, they're up 14-0. It's like, well, yeah, they're also playing Georgia. And although Georgia are improving, they're not improving enough to be saying they should only be down by 14-0 after 33 minutes of the game. Really, England should be dominating them completely here. All right, so England here. Oh, here we go. This is going to be... Oh, why is he kicking that through there? Why is he getting that through? It's actually a pretty good kick, actually. And... Interesting. Is that going to stay in field? No, that's a decent kick though. I think he's moved that out. No, it's actually going to make only a couple of meters. It just went a long way down the touchline. So England kick that ball down there. Obviously, Georgia get the ball and then they kick it straight out. So it's going to be a line out here for the English, about 15 out here from their own line. 15 out here from the Georgian line. I can smell you back. Welcome back, champion. 6 minutes to go the first half. It is 14-0 to the English, but it looks like they're probably about to go up 21-0 here. They're right in front of the line, about 6-7 metres out here now. Oh, geez, that was a turnaround and a half. England here pushing over. Easy try, easy try, easy try, easy try. Good night, Irene. That's a try there for the English, and they will be up 19-0 here. They're starting to really pack it in now. They're really starting to bring it up a little bit. After that opening 20-30 minute stanza. Nika Gogalatse says Georgia loved. Yeah, Georgia loved getting around Georgia. They're not having too good of a game right now. But I think this was definitely to be expected. But yeah, with 6 minutes to go here this first half, I'm not too sure about the old Georgia being able to come on against the old English. Not too damn well sure. Their defence just capitulated there, and those big bodies are just starting to get worn down early days. I can suppose this is what happened to the AFL Kahoot. I just didn't get around to it, man. I didn't get around to it. Obviously, I do a lot of streams as it is, so it's like I just didn't get around to it. Might do it next year, obviously, when the AFL is on. So here we go from the sideline, 36 metres out to the left. Good kicker here, Farrell. Let's see if he can crack it all over. Owen Farrell here from the sideline. Both his kicks already today have been basically from this position either way, so he definitely isn't one to shy away from this one. 5 minutes left here this first half. And he will go... Oh, he's going to miss it. Wow, Shimama. He's going to miss that one badly too. So it's going to stick at 19-0. I know a lot of people on the handicap would be pretty annoyed with that one, considering it's a 42.5 handicap. But he will miss that kick. They are up 19-0. If you are just tuning in, firstly, subscribe if you're new around here. Secondly, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 2 thumbs up away from 30. But if you are just tuning in, Georgia have been playing okay. England have been playing pretty average, pretty bad, and yet they're up, 19-0. So that tells you the story of how both these teams are. Tells you a story, my friends. All right, I think if Georgia wants any kind of respectability, they can't be giving up another try here before halftime. 19-0. If they are down by more than 25, well, that's what I expected. I did say that before. I expected them to be down by 25 points at halftime. I still don't think Georgia score a try. I think if anything, they're going to score a 3-pointer, but they're not going to go for the 3 when they're down 19-0 or more. So I still think that Georgia will get a... no, sorry, I don't think they'll get a try. I guess he says, what sport do you dislike the most? But I'm not answering that question. And that's going to be dropped there from England. Georgia here at the left-hand side. Oh, it's a chance here. No, it's going to go out. But that is going to be a knock-on there from the English. So Georgia will get a scrum here inside the attacking half. Oh, cheeky. Here we go. Here we damn well go. He knocks that ball on. I think I'm just saying here we go because I want to see one try from Georgia. That's all I want to see. I just want to see one try from Georgia in this entire game. Is that too much to ask for? Probably, yes. Probably. That's probably too much to ask for there. And obviously, not Scotland. England are going to win their own line out here. They're going to be 30 metres out here now. 30 metres out, and they're going to boot this ball down. See how far they can get it in there. It's going to go straight in, so they're not even kicking for the sideline to try and get some field position in regards to that. Now it's just a battle here, kicking it back and forth. Why is there 100 people inside that try line right now at the back? That made no sense at all. That made no sense, mate. And that's going to be a pretty average kick there from the Georgians. Ah, man. Jeez, I got 50 minutes to get through this. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm not going to lie to you, lads. Not going to lie to you. Especially if it's going to be an absolute touch-up. It's looking like it's going to be a touch-up right now. England definitely are coming to this game. Look at this. Going to the right side. Oh, that's a try. Look at this. Oh, easy days. Try time. Boom. England try. So 24-0 here with a kick to come. Very easy try there. Very easy. Ridiculous. Easy down that right-hand side. Like I said, they weren't using their back line anywhere near enough. And finally, they start using their back line. And guess what? They scored a damn well try. So England get on the board and put it... well, that's officially to bed. But obviously, the game was already in bed. It was already tucked up. And it was already asleep for 3 hours. That's how bloody over this game was already. Average channel says try scorers. Oh, gee whiz. It's 3:30 in the morning, 3:40 in the morning for me, man. So I definitely can't remember the try scorers, but there's been 4 of them. So there's been 4 of them here. I think there was 2 forwards and 2 backs so far. It's been a mixture. They've pushed a couple over from the scrum and the rolling mauls, and they've also pushed out to that right-hand side that one time and out to the left-hand side as well. Seb Clement says, "Don't go." Oh no, don't worry. I'll be here the whole time. Even if I'm half asleep, I'll still be streaming it. I'll have a good sleep tomorrow. Don't you worry, son. Don't you worry, damn well worry, son. BKR Sport, he'll still be cracking on. Average says, "Thanks." No, you're right, mate. Yeah, you're all right, mate. Yeah, I'll help you out where I can. So I didn't answer you. I didn't give you the answer that you're asking for, but I still gave you an answer. See, positive thinking. I know it's not the answer you're asking for, but it's still an answer. Joseph Play says, what teams are in Autumn's Nation Cup? So, obviously, England and Georgia, Italy, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and Fiji and France. They're the 8 teams. Usually it's 6 nations without Fiji and Georgia, but they added in 2 extra teams this year. Splashy says, how are the teams playing? Georgia defensively they started off pretty well. For the first 30 minutes, they were pretty decent. But this last 10 minutes, this first half has been an absolute travesty in behalf of Georgia. England haven't been great by any means, but they are up obviously 26-0, so you can't rip into them. It'd just be stupid to rip into him. England have already made a replacement here due to an injury. So Joseph will come off and Marchant will come on. And I don't think England's had a great game. Oh well, they had a pretty average 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes was pretty boring, pretty shithouse from England. But after this first 30 minutes, they definitely have gotten back into the game, and they have started to refocus the type of team that they are in regards to not playing Georgian style. They didn't score for like 20 minutes simply because they kept playing the way that Georgia keep playing through the forwards. But yeah, Georgia aren't going to be able to last here long distance-wise with England in any reality. We all knew that was going to be the case. So, knock on there. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a simple play there. Catch the ball, run the ball up. Like, that's just a simple play. Georgia can't even do that. Next to the left-hand side here, England here. Oh, this could be another try. Oh, great tackle. Wow. A great tackle here by the Georgians to stop that one coming through. Ouch. Down the left-hand side. And it is going to be half-time here. So, the halftime score will be 26-0 in favour of the 26-0 in favour of the English. Look, like as I said, I don't think they've had a fantastic performance, but you know they're nearly up by bloody 30 points at halftime. You know, I said they'd probably score 60 in this game. They still could look like scoring 60. I think they probably still do score 60. No, I said 48-7. But I have been saying for the last couple of hours on my other streams that I think that England could score 60. So it is half time. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, I also have a second channel, BKR Travel. Go and subscribe to that. But let me know your thoughts on that first half, and also let me know your thoughts on how the 2 teams played. I might go grab a quick bottle of water from just over there. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab my bottle of water. There you go. All right, let's get back on. Let's get back on here, mate. All right, we are back. I don't really have an app that can go through the stats like that. Oh, there we go. 50 carries to 20. Wow, to England. 50 carries to 20. 286 metres made to 66. Wow. 32 tackles made to miss 2 for England. 67 tackles made for Georgia, 6 miss. Penalties conceded 7 to Georgia, 1 to England, 1 offload each. Lineouts 1 lost. 12 lineouts for England to 0 and 2 lineouts to Georgia to 0. 6 to 0 in regards to 1 loss there for England, and obviously Georgia have won their scrum. They've only had the 1. So, look, obviously very dominant performance there from England in regards to the actual stats. Like I said, I don't think they had played too great of a game there, but in regards to the stats themselves, it definitely tells a story that the one team that we really need to be looking at here is England by a long damn well way. Like I said before, guys, that France-Fiji game is cancelled, so obviously I'll probably end up doing an earlier NFL stream that morning. We don't really have too much of an NFL, so we're going to be doing probably the Lions can, to be honest with you, because I am a Lions fan. Yeah, all right. Let me have a quick skis. What the discussion points are right now. Oh, jeez. Old mate's just had a tweet again. Let's have a look. England. All right. I want to go have a look at what people are saying right now. I want to go have a look at what people are saying. Are they saying it's an impressive performance or not? Because they are still up 26-0. You know what I mean? Like, they are still up 26-0, but in the same sense. Hey, Amazon took cameraman drunk. It's impossible to see years going on with a close-up of people's faces but no context. Please sort it out. We need to know see the field and know what's happening. People are really complaining about this Amazon stuff, eh? People really don't like this Amazon thing. Argentina were quite superb. England Rugby, Georgia front row look like they're playing tribute to Joe Marler. George says, can you fix your mic? Is it not good? Hello? Is my mic's not good? Hello? Is my mic better? Hello? Can you tell me in the chat if my mic's better? That's strange. I didn't even move it. Locked 26 and a half time. Here come the Gammons. I'm not a huge fan of England rugby wearing anything other than white at Twickenham. That being said, I think I really like this new blue kit from here. Yeah, it like cuts. Yeah, I'm not too sure. That's odd. Is it better now though? Yeah, hopefully it's better now. I found this really odd that they're not wearing the white. It's very confusing. They are at Twickenham, you know what I mean? So why are Georgia wearing the white and England wearing the blue? I like the kit. I think the kit looks nice. But yeah, it's just the fact that they're wearing blue compared to white when they're the home team. It really is odd. But I do like the actual jersey itself. It's Tristy says, hi, I subbed. Awesome, appreciate you. Thank you very much. It is currently 4 a.m. over here for me at the moment. So, we're still cracking on. We're always streaming. Getting ready for, obviously, smacking out some Premier League when it gets back after the international break next week. And we're going to be up early tomorrow morning, too, for the NFL. Well, tomorrow morning for me. Well, morning after today for me. And that'll be like in a day's time for you guys. Actually, a day and a half or something like that. But who you go for, Tristy? Are you an England fan or are you a Georgia fan? We've had a couple of Jordans here in the stream, actually. Had a couple of Jordan, which is quite odd. I never would have expected. I didn't really even know that. I'm going to actually Google this. Is English a main language in Georgia? I would assume not. I would assume they have their own language there. Is English a main language? Language in Georgia. Here we go. Jeez, surely not. It's got to be some Georgian language. There's an actual Georgian language. Okay, so I'm not too sure. So yeah, that's why I wasn't expecting. It's not even English isn't even spoken. It's not even in part of the top 5. Well, gee whiz, good luck listening to me. Good luck listening to me if you're from Georgia, because English is not a main language. All right, let me go have a look if I can get to this. So the World Rugby rankings, let's go through that. So South Africa are there, New Zealand 2nd, England 3rd, France in 4th. France is still about 4 points behind or so in regards to England being in 3rd. Ireland in 5th right now. Wouldn't it be too long more than... Well, they weren't great. So Australia in 6th. If the Australians win the Tri-Nations, they'll probably jump Ireland there. They'll probably jump Ireland and France, depending if they win the Tri-Nations based on those points. But Scotland is still there. Wales obviously dropped off to 8th, and they probably could drop below Argentina, depending on how Argentina go in this Tri-Nations. Argentina in 10th right now. That's very low considering what we just saw them put on show for us. Trishy says, I love Georgia, Ireland, and Wales. Where are you getting around? All right, Ireland, Wales. Well, Ireland and Wales they played this morning, and they weren't that fantastic, unfortunately. But they're usually two pretty damn well good teams. And Georgia, that's a bit of a random one. The old Georgians. Joseph Play says, what a win by the Pumas. Yeah, it was fantastic. They were perfect, man. They were just unreal. It wasn't the fact that the All Blacks played bad. It was the fact that the Argentinians made them play bad, which was really impressive. I really enjoyed that win from Georgia. Not Georgia, from Argentina. Not because it's New Zealand. I did love the fact that they did beat New Zealand, which gives Australia a good chance, solid chance of winning the World Cup. It's early in the morning. Solid chance of winning the Tri-Nations, but obviously I just enjoyed the actual performance itself as well. George Ivanovich says, it would be nice if the underdog wins for once, to be fair. We nearly saw Italy beat Scotland. Very close before. I know they lost by 11 points, but really Italy were the better team for 65 minutes of that game before Scotland took it away in the end. Argentina, obviously massive underdogs, won that game. But yeah, obviously it would be great to see, like a Georgia win. But, go back to that World Cup when we saw Uruguay beating Fiji, or go back a couple of years ago when we saw Japan beating South Africa. It definitely can happen, but it's not normal. It's not a frequent thing. But the main thing is that it definitely can happen. Let's see if we can get to 35 likes here before the end of half. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes before the end of half time. 7 likes away from 40, guys. Come on, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It shows me that you appreciate the content, and it gets me motivated to keep going and keep posting more content like this, even though I do it anyway, really. But definitely hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe. Thank you very much, Daniela, for subscribing. Appreciate you. But who's playing next week? Actually, I want to go and have a look at who's the games next week in the Autumn Nations Cup because I know that England. Oh, so I've got my schedule here. So this is my schedule, by the way, guys. That's why I keep looking over here. My schedule I do have for next week. Obviously, Argentina versus Australia game. Italy versus Fiji. I'll be doing that game. England versus Ireland, and I won't be doing the other games because that Tottenham versus Man City game will be on, which I'll be streaming. So I want to go have a look at the other two games that are going to be played. To see kind of what's going on next week and who France is going to be playing. I don't even know if Fiji will play. Fiji might not play for the rest of the tournament, to be honest with you, especially considering the majority of the players are starting to come down with the virus. We honestly could be seeing the potential of Fiji being wiped from this tournament, which would suck because everyone in Fiji here deserve to see some rugby. They're a very massive rugby nation here, and they've been missing out in the sevens, obviously, because that's not there, and it really would suck if Fiji doesn't get to play, in such a big tournament over there. I know it's not maybe big for a couple of you big-time European nations, but for Fiji, this is a big tournament, you know what I mean? I think that they should have played for the Rugby Championship, but they obviously just weren't. They just weren't invited, just like Japan wasn't. Really think that's down to some mistakes in the system, obviously. Autumn Nations Cup fixtures. Here we go. All right, let's have a look at the fixtures. Let's have a look at the damn fixtures. Seb Clemens says, is it back on? I don't think so, mate. I'll have a look. It's not on the TV, and it says halftime still on the screen. So, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Thanks for reminding me, though. Obviously, last time, in the last game, Scotland versus Italy game, I was a little bit late to reacting to the second half. But no, this game hasn't started yet. Currently advertising the NFL. All right, here we go. So, tables, result, there we go. Italy, Fiji. So Italy, Fiji, England or Ireland. I just don't know if they're going to play the Italy, Fiji game. I just don't think so. I really don't. So Italy, Fiji, England, Ireland, Wales, Georgia, and Scotland, France. I think France win that. I think France win. I'll give it to Wales, even though they're bad, but I'll give it to Wales still. I'll give it England the win over Ireland, but I don't think this game is telling us jack shit. I honestly think England haven't played great in this game, and I think that this game is showing that they're actually susceptible to having a lackluster attack rather than showing any real positives here. Yeah, look, they're up 26-0, but whoop-de-doo, it's against Georgia. Well, they damn well do. It is against Georgia. If they were playing a decent, like a half-decent team, I guess Georgia's improved, but they're still only a half-decent team. If they're playing like a team like Japan, you'd be like, okay, wait a second. Even a team like Scotland, you'd be like, okay, wait a second. But to the fact that they're only playing Georgia, like they beat Tonga, who's only one spot below them by 70 to 5 in the World Cup. So that's the thing. Now I get rustiness is definitely a factor, but as we saw with Argentina today, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a factor. As we saw with Italy, it shouldn't be a factor. I think it's starting to rain there. I think it might be starting to rain there in buddy Twickenham right now. No surprise though, it's England. England loves a bit of rain. They love a little bit of rain there in England. Always raining. The last time it didn't rain was never. That was the last time it didn't damn well rain. Let me get this up. Let me get the chat back up here so that I can get ready for the second half. They haven't come back out yet, guys. Obviously, it wouldn't be too long before it does come back out. Wouldn't be too damn well long. I'm spewing about that Fiji game. Really, spewing. Looking forward to those Premier League games next week, though. Tottenham versus Man City and Leeds versus Arsenal. Ooh, spicy. And City versus Olympiacos on the Thursday morning, too. If that is rain that I can see, that's going to really slow this play down, and I think England probably win. I still think 48-7 is a good call right now. I think 48-7 could dead set be a good call. I said England will score around that 50-point mark, and I think Georgia will score one try, but I don't know if Georgia's going to score a try. I don't think they have the ability to get some attacking possession going. I think they're just very focused on not letting this be a 600-0 blowout, which is probably what's going to happen, but they're very focused on making sure that it's not going to be said blowout. So here we go. So England are coming back out onto the field here. Looking forward to eventually going to Twickenham one day. If you are new to the channel, guys, we obviously our main content is actually vlogging. I just haven't been able to vlog this year. This year has been all about me live streaming because I haven't been able to go to games. But normally on the channel, we actually vlog by going to the game, enjoying the game day experience, and having a damn well good time at the game and showing it off. Joseph Play says Tottenham 2, Man City 1. Good luck, mate. good luck. You guys have a horrific record against us. Horrific. Like a terrible record against us. So good luck. Tristy says, go Georgia. Hey, I would love Georgia to do something here, but obviously they're down quite significantly. I would love them to score one try. One try is impressive for him, against a tier 1 nation like England, who were in the World Cup final and lost the big dance. But to only lose by to lose by scoring one try for them and under 50 would be a positive, in my opinion. Under 50 and one try would be technically classed as a positive for Georgia in this game. But what they need to do is they just need to focus on not dropping the ball. I know it sounds simple, I know it does, but they just need to focus on not damn well just loosey-goosing it up with their hands and dropping the ball all over the damn place, whether it be the 40-metre line, 30-metre line. It's just everywhere, They put themselves under pressure every 2 seconds. Every damn well 2 seconds. I think that Georgia... No, I don't know, actually. I didn't get to see the first kickoff because of bloody Fiji TV. I think Georgia are about to receive the kickoff here, though. So I would assume that means they won the toss, to be honest with you. I would assume that means that they won the toss. Looking forward to some cricket, actually. I'm looking forward to doing some cricket streams in the near future. Tristy says, score prediction 42-10. I don't think Georgia's going to score 10 points. I think they're definitely not going to go for a penalty. Unless you're saying they're going to score 2 tries, which I definitely can't see. Love to see it. Don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, I think that England will definitely score 40 points. I'm still saying... 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 40, 47. Yeah, I'll say 40. I'll say 47. I'm going to say 47-0. I don't think Georgia's going to score this game. I think it could be 47-0. So 3 converted tries to nothing in this second half. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially with it raining too. I just don't know if Georgia, considering it's second half has started, by the way, I don't know if Georgia's going to be able to hold the ball enough with this rain in the way that they play. It's Tracy says 1 try and a conversion. Well, no, 10 points is a converted try and a penalty. And I don't really think they're going to go for a penalty when they're down by this much. Tristy said and penalty. Well, yeah, there you go. I just don't think they're going to go for a penalty at any stage, considering they're down by 26-0 right now. And by the time they probably score a try, they would more than likely be down by more than 26 at that point. 2 likes away from 40, guys. 2 likes away from 40. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you have already, appreciate you. Thank you very much. But 2 likes away from 40. England, they're going to win the line out. Luckily, very sloppy line out. Very sloppy. But they're going to the left-hand side here. They're going to have some space. Oh, great kick. Great kick. Oh, it's going to go out, unfortunately. Would have been a great kick if he hadn't kicked it so hard that it went outside. David Gobb says, how much like do you want? 50. We'll go 50. Let's see if we can get 50 likes. Obviously, this is a very early stream, so majority of my subscribers are Southern Hemisphere. They'd all be asleep right now. All be asleep. 50 would be awesome if we can get to 50 likes in this one at a very early hour of the morning. Because it is right now 4 a.m. for me, 3 a.m. for people in Sydney, and 2 a.m. for people in Queensland. GG Bits, GG says, let's go Georgia. Well, you're getting around the Georgians. England here with the ball just outside the attacking 22 here. Good play there by Georgia to take them back there. And they're inside the attacking 22 here. They're only 15 metres out right now. They're pumping through. This will be a try. This will be a try time here for the English, surely. Unless they drop the ball. Oh, no, don't worry about that. They've dropped the ball here. And Georgia away, actually. Georgia away here. Georgia away. He's made a nice little break. He's gotten out to about where the 40-metre line is. If you pass that to the left-hand side here, you'll have some space. No. You know what, Georgia? That pisses me off. You don't pass... What are you doing? Why you pass the ball to the forward there when you're obviously on the attack and on the run? They had plenty of space at the right-hand side. You pass that ball out right. That's a good kick, though, from Georgia to put them back into their own half. Put them back into their own half there. Tristy says, go Georgia. Oh, yeah, got a couple of people getting around Georgia in this game. A couple of people getting around the old Georgians, mate. Getting around the old Georgians. So 30 metres out here. 30 metres out here from the line. England here with the line out. And good throw. Good line out there. I keep mentioning how bad Wales are at their line outs. So that's why I keep saying good throw, because I watched a lot of bad line outs this morning in that game. A lot of them. I think they won 2 out of 7, I think I've been saying. Oh, good take there. Very good take by Georgia under a lot of pressure. Wow. That is a great take under a lot of pressure right there. Very good take. So they're going to be at the halfway line right now, Georgians. David Gobb says, what happened? Red lost. What? Red did not lose. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Queensland definitely did not lose, mate. We definitely have not lost. We still have game 3 on Wednesday, which should be a damn well cracker game. Cracker game. That should be a cracker. Oh, wow. Good turnover there by England. And they're going to be kicking that one down into the corner. Very nice little chip grubber. Very nice little chip grubber. Oh, he's going to get taken. Oh, wow. Wow. Risky offload there by Georgia. Very risky offload. Oh, they're going to... Wow. England got lucky there with that touch, but very risky plays here from Georgia. I guess you need to play. You got to risk it to the biscuit when it's like this. Tristy says, I can't wait to the Ireland-England match. I think England win based on what I saw from Ireland this morning, but anything can happen. And that can definitely change in a week's time, where Ireland weren't impressive this morning, and then come out next week and have a fire and crack a game. So England here just outside their... Sorry, Georgia here just outside their own 22. Going back out to the left-hand side here, and they're actually making some good meters. They're actually making... Oh, no, don't worry about that. They just lost the ball. Don't worry about that. They just lost the ball. No, it's going to be still their ball, but poor. Nah, they did lose the ball. Poor. Let me see if I can move this down a little bit. Gee whiz. Oh, no, geez, I just realized my computer nearly just turned off. Wow. That was a loosey-goosey move by BKR right there. That was a loosey-goosey move. That was nearly end of the stream right there. I nearly just accidentally took my computer out of the socket. Ireland versus England should be good, but yeah, England definitely win that one for me after what I saw this morning. So that's going to be a knock-on here from Georgia. They're going to be 28 metres. England going to be 28 metres out here from Georgia's line. 7:40, 21, 28. Georgia would need to score 4 converted tries. Guys, the game's over. The game is over. But I would love to see Georgia score at least 1 try. Love them to score just the one. But it is, like I said, it is raining, so that is going to make it very difficult to score tries in this game. All right, so bad scrum again. Jeez, we've had to look at scrums for a lot of time in this game. Like truly, the amount of times that we're spending on scrums, I think would be at least 20 minutes. So is that Wayne Rooney? What's going on there? Is that Wayne Rooney there? What was that? Julian says, Reddit so bad. What's going on here? Brother, if you're going to... I'll just time you out if you're going to troll. It's literally like 4 in the morning for me, so I can't deal... I'm not dealing with trolls at the moment. Tina says, have England already scored 4 converted tries and then just missed only 1 conversion or not? 7:40, 21, 28. Yeah, they've only missed 1 conversion. Yeah, they scored all those in the first half too. They scored all those in the first half. They haven't been great. Oh, knock on there from Georgia. Wow, England going to score a try here. They're going to score a try here, very close. And gee whiz. Julian, you've just been hidden from the channel, my dude. See you later, mate. Catch you later. All right, so Tristy says trash. Oh, Tristy's saying that the old buddy... Tristy's saying that the old England are not good, but they're up 26-0 right now. Can't complain. Not the greatest of performances, though. You got to admit. Like, it's not been fantastic. But the job is still getting done in poor conditions there in England, but obviously they'd be used to it. But yeah, they have only missed 1 kick. So Georgia's going to make a substitution here. I could not read those names out. They were very long. Godchashvili? He's got a solid beard. Jeez, his beard game is strong right there. His beard game is strong, mate. Jeez, Julian, so sorry, man. You're not going to be able to be part of the channel anymore now because you too much, buddy, talk shit. Too much talk shit, mate. Now no one can see your comment, mate. Now no one can see your comment, my friend. 33 minutes left here. England's starting to take off some of their players because they know this is just bloody ridiculous at this point. So Georgia, I can't remember what happened. Was that a knock on there against England? No, it's going to be England's ball here. Sorry, England's ball here. 5 minutes out here from the Georgian line. Surely they're just going to push this scrum over. Georgia have definitely tired out, and they're definitely looking a lot weaker now than England was before. So I think they definitely just push this one across the line right now and make it a 33-0 lead. No, we're going to look at the scrum again. Like I said, penalty. All right, there you go. Thank God we didn't have to... thank God we didn't have to go through another scrum. Oh, my gosh. Thank God we didn't have to go through another scrum. And guess what they chose? They chose to go for the scrum. Wow. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely. I was about to say, we're so glad that we don't have to watch another scrum because this game has just been full of damn well scrums. It's just been all scrums. It's It's Tristy says, got to go bye. All right, Tristy, thanks for tuning in. Obviously, I'll see you next time for another one of the streams. Appreciate your support. Don't forget, I don't know why I'm saying don't forget. Oh, I'm going to tell everyone else. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new around here. England here with the scrum, 5 metres out. Sure, they just push this one over. Please, for the love of God, let this be a good scrum so that we don't have to redo it. Get rid of the ball, please. Get rid of the ball. Yeah, okay. Try time, England. Here we go. Try time. Try time. Oh, bad pass. Wow. Bad pass. Puts him under pressure. He's going to go out of bounds. What a stupid play. That is a stupid, stupid play there by England. I'm telling you, they have not looked good in this game. They have not looked damn well good in this game. Watch him, mama. Watch him, mama. Watch him, mama. So he gets taken over the sideline there, slips out of bounds, and that will be a line out here to the Georgians. They're only obviously 8 minutes out here from their own line, so it's not really too much of a big loss here for the English, but still, that was a very debatable play there to go there so early after the scrum. Vunipola comes on here for the English. Vunipola comes on for the English. Get around the Fijian. I think he's Fijian. Actually, let me check. Actually, I should check before I start talking like that. Vunipola sounds Fijian to me. Billy Vunipola. Let me have a look. See where he's from. Is professional rugby player, England. Yeah, I know he's English, but I want to see actually. Anyway, Will Benning, thank you very much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I swear he's like got Fijian roots for sure. He's got surely. Vunipola, that name is definitely got to be Islander. Definitely Islander. Oh, born in New Zealand to Tongan parents. There we go, Tongan, not Fiji, Tongan. There we go. I knew it was something. I knew something was going on. I knew something was going on, mate. Bloody dodgy over here. Bloody dodgy over here. All right, so line out here to the English. It's just a bit of a run-of-the-mill game right now. Oh, cuts through. Beautiful little run there. Unfortunately, they're not going to break as much as they wanted to there, but they still broke through a little bit here. Just outside the attack 22. Oh, easy knock on there against England. Wow. Just sloppy. Just very sloppy. Oh, Georgia sloppy too. They're both sloppy. Oh, knock on from Georgia. Buddy, sloppy, 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 sloppy. Sloppy stuff, my friends. Sloppy, sloppy stuff. 49 minutes in, and that is a very sloppy play. Very, very sloppy play there from England. They made a nice little breakaway there, but they just kept pushing the offload too much. Kept pushing the offload, and then that pass was just... That pass was fine, really. I think he overran it himself. I think the pass was fine, but unfortunately, he just overran it just that little bit too much. So Georgia will get the scrum here just outside their own 22, so not in any kind of threatening position. Like I said, guys, Georgia can't score a try in this game, and if they do score a try in this game, it'll be completely and utterly against the run of play. Truly, completely and utterly against the run of play. So 40 meters out here. I would love to see if Georgia can score, though, but I just can't see it. Their attack has just been poor. Absolutely poor. All right, they're probably gonna boot this ball down center here and try and get some field position battle going. They will kick it, get into the center, and they're going to have to win. Actually, they're gonna nice little step. Oh my God, it's a great play there from Georgia. They made an extra 10 meters or so from that nice little step and dummy. England here at the 40-meter line here. No, not too much here going on for Georgia, but they made a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a break. Going out to the right-hand side here. Oh, if you get that ball to the right-hand side, if you get that offload away, they got the offload away, going to the right. They're going to kick this through. Way too hard of a kick, though. Way too hard of a kick, and it's going to come straight away there for the English, who are not going to have... And Georgia... Oh, that's out in the full, I think. That is out in the full, so Georgia are going to get a nice attack here, actually. Georgia will get a very nice attack here from about 35 metres out here from the England line. Well, here we go. Here we go. Can the Georgians get it? Well, not in the game, but can they get in the game? 3 converted tries, huh? If they score. They're coming back. Georgians coming back. How about that? Huh? How about that? Can you imagine the scenes? The scenes. Georgia, that'd be crazy. Coming back from 26-0 down to be a top-tier nation in England. Woohoo. Tell you what, that'd be bloody partying all night. We'll be seeing a baby boom in Georgia in 9 months' time. All right, so Georgia here with the line out, 22 out here from the English line. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting the comment section back up on my phone right now. Bingo. Oh, here we go. He's going to break through here. Just outside the attacking 22. They're actually not looking terrible right at this very moment. Not looking terrible right very now. come on, score a try here, Georgia. Get a try here. They're going to pass it back out to the left-hand side. No, they're going to keep going through the forwards here. This is the game they like to play. Obviously, they're a very dominant team through the middle. Look at this guy. Look, they're all just big men. They're just big men. Like for me, man, this is what I was saying to you guys before. Like, I played rugby as a young kid, but for me, it's like I don't want to get tackled by these guys. These guys are huge guys. You know, they're huge guys from, you know, backgrounds where they love to, they love to give a good smacking up around the stomach and just pile drive you into the ground. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that for me. You know, I like talking about it. I love watching it, but I just didn't get it. I couldn't deal with people wanting to hit me, really, or wanting to hit people on the other end as well. And that's all about rugby. So Georgia here, they're going to be about 5 meters. I think they'll be 5 meters out here from our England line. They've actually got a really nice opportunity here. They've actually got a really good opportunity to start putting something on the board here, which would be absolutely wild if they did it. I don't think they'll do it, but it'd be absolutely wild if they did it. Jeez, I'm commending myself here for being able to keep my eyes open right now. Yes, they're going to be 6 meters out here, 6 meters away here from the try line. This would be unreal if Georgia can score here, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do. It's not like England's defense has been great. It's just been Georgia hasn't got anything in attack. So 5 meters out here. Let's see if they can push it over. No, they're still up on their feet right now, so it's going to be, you'd have to use it right now. You're not making any meters. You have to use it right now. You have to use it. And they're going to go out. They're going to go out. What is this? This is poor here from Georgia. Very poor. And it's going to be a penalty here. You stupid team. That's stupid. Absolutely stupid team there. What are you doing? Like, why are you not getting that ball out earlier? Like, you're obviously not winning the pull down. You're not winning the breakdown. So what are you damn well doing? Holding that ball in that push when obviously you are not getting the result that you want. So that will be a turnover here, and it will be a ball feed to the English. What does that say? Visits to opposition 29-1. Oh wow, that was the first. This is the first time that Georgia have even been in their 20 all game. First time all game that they've even been in the 20. Drink water. Where's my water? There's my water. Perfect. There we go. All right, 5 likes away from 50, by the way, guys. 5 likes away from 50. Really appreciate that. Like I said, I wasn't expecting too many people to come on here tonight, considering most of my subscribers are from Australia and New Zealand, and obviously it's very early in the morning over here. So I do appreciate you guys coming out here, the 30 of you that are here right now, and thank you very much for the support. We're just obviously growing and growing and growing and grinding, baby. Growing and grinding and growing and grinding. But there's still 27 minutes left here. I still think that England have at least 3 more tries than them. Surely, even in these wet conditions, they still should be scoring a couple more tries here. So scrum feed here from their own 10 meters. 10 meters out here, scrum feed. Don't worry, we're going to watch another scrum. They can't seem, neither team can seem to get this scrum right tonight. So we just see repeat after repeat after repeat after repeat of just getting scrums together. That's this game. This game isn't even a game of rugby. This is a game of getting the scrums together. We've probably wasted 15 minutes of the game by fixing the scrums and making sure that the scrum is fine. Surname says BLM advertising in stadium. Really? I haven't seen it. I haven't really noticed it, to be honest with you. Or there's not much surprise really with everything that's going on right now. I'm not going to get into that discussion, obviously. I'm not going to, there's no way that I'd be getting into that discussion. But in regards to what's been happening with the Premier League and all that type of stuff, that doesn't surprise me at all. There'd be something in the stadium. So they're going to redo the scrum again here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If you thought you hadn't had enough scrums yet, well, you're about to get another scrum. And then don't worry. If you think that's enough scrums, they're going to give you another scrum. They'll give you another scrum in this game. It's scrum feed central. This game should be reclassed as England scrums versus Georgia scrums. Outrageous. Outrageous. I'm telling you right now, this scrum will have to be repacked. 55 minutes into the game, I guarantee you this scrum gets repacked. I guarantee it. This scrum is being repacked before this ball gets out here. All right, so here we go. What did I say? The scrum is now being repacked again. Repack after repack after repack after repack after re-damn well pack. Gee whiz, mate. Gee whiz. GED says, we losing, but won to England last 2 game. We losing? Who's losing? Georgia? Georgia didn't beat England ever. What, really? What? Talk about. Hold on, I'm going to have a look here. Surely not. No, I don't believe it. Georgia rugby recent results. No, no way. I don't believe it. If you're right, then that's absolutely crazy, but I don't believe it. All right, well, that's taking a while here. Georgia lost 27-8 there. I can't even see the last time they... When was the last time they even played England? Have they even played England recently? Georgia, Romania, 41-13. Australia, Georgia, 27-8. Australia... no, they haven't. What are you talking about? Are you sure you're talking about the right thing here? I'm from Georgia. Yeah, but what do you mean in regards to... You haven't beat England recently. When did you beat England? Won the last 2 games. Or are you saying you won the last 2 games in January? Oh, I get what you're saying here. Okay, so you beat Portugal, you beat Belgium, and you beat Spain. You've actually beat 4 games in a row, and Romania. So you've won 4 games in a row. You beat Romania, Spain, Belgium, Portugal. That's fair enough. Yeah, but they're not exactly great teams, though. Spain, I guess, are improving. GEQ says no. What? So what? Did they beat England the last? No, surely not. Name, surname. Oh no, I'm not reading that comment out. I'm getting ahead of that before that gets read. I might agree, but still I'm not reading that out. So 57 minutes in here. GEQ says, I say the 2011 maybe game we won to England. Oh, you guys beat England so this is the thing, man. Until this year, I haven't been an absolute aficionado when it comes to European rugby. So this year has definitely been a growth thing for me. So if that's the truth, then good stuff. But you were never going to beat England today, my man. You were never going to beat England today, unfortunately. England are obviously... what was that? Was 2011 the year that was in England? No, the World Cup was in France. No, New Zealand. The World Cup was in New Zealand that year. New Zealand won and beat France in the World Cup final back in 2011. Gee whiz. So 5 minutes out here for the English. They're going to score a try here. They're pushing. But it's good to see actual true Georgian fans, man. Try time, England. It's good to see actual Georgian fans here. You know what I mean? I know all about not being a fantastic... Well, you guys are improving, though. You know, you got to appreciate it. You got to appreciate. GQ says I can't remember. No. That's what I'm saying. It is actually. It was in New Zealand in 2011. World Cup in 2015 was the one that was in England. 2015. Who won 2015? Oh, it was All Blacks. That's right. They went back to back. And they tried to go for the triple threat, but they couldn't get the triple threat. No, sir. No triple threat for you, son. No triple threat for you. Actually, GEQ, let me know what you think. What do you think of your Georgian team? You think you're improving? Do you think you're going to be a big dog one day? Like, what do you think of the actual team in general right now? I think they are improving. Yeah, they're still quite far behind. But I said they're still good, probably a good 5-10 years away from being considered a serious threat. If they do go into that direction, there's never a guarantee that they continuously grow into a quality team. But what are your thoughts on how your organisation's run and how it's going right now direction-wise? Do you think it's the right direction? GUQ says, what the hell is this year? We lose 1-0 to Macedonia. We're losing in rugby. Yeah, but you're playing England, man. England, very good team. England are ranked number 3 for a reason. Like, they're a very damn well good team. Like, this isn't a surprise at all, man. Georgia were favoured to lose this game by 50 points. Georgia were never even remotely favoured to even really compete in this game. They're actually doing better than people have imagined, I guess, as we speak. But they are still getting absolutely romped in regards to just the general play at the very moment. But 1-0 Macedonia, that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough there. I'm not too sure how good the Georgian football team is there. I can't really talk to you about the old Georgian football team there and Macedonia. Macedonia is not terrible though. They're not absolutely horrific. They're not high up on the world rankings, but I wouldn't say they're one of the more horrific teams like your American Samoas. Inside, that's going to be dropped here from, oh my God. Oh, geez, this is bad. Oh, they're away. England are away here. This could be a try time. No, it's going to sit up. Oh, it's going to sit up perfectly, but unfortunately, the Georgians will get back there in time to stop that one from going. GEQ says you don't like us. What do you mean I don't like you? No, what do you mean? I never said that. No, I said I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it. I don't really know much about it. I'm Australian, man. We don't really get too much. We don't really know too much about Georgia over there from all the way here in Australia. So it's interesting to watch them play. It's very interesting to watch them play. As if I would say I don't like you. I'd never say that. I actually thought you guys weren't terrible in the World Cup. Obviously, didn't do anything progressively, but they weren't terrible in the World Cup. They had a very difficult group in Wales, Australia, Fiji, and Uruguay. Even though Uruguay's not great, but Wales, Fiji, and Australia, very difficult teams to come through there. So that was always going to be a tough ask. But I don't think they were absolutely horrendous. But I think that, being where they are, wow, that's a pretty poor kick there from Georgia. That's a pretty poor kick there in that situation. It is 33-0 right now, by the way, guys. There is about 19 minutes left here of this game to go. 19 minutes left here. I think they'll still hit 50. I still think they'll hit 50. With 18 minutes left here, I still think they'll hit 50. And we're only 3 likes away from 50 as well. Hit the 3 likes away from 50, so smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Robson comes on here for Aonas. Robson comes on there. And Malins will come in there as well for Lawrence. 18 minutes left here. They need 17 points at 50. Interesting. Interesting to see how they go there. Oh, nice work there from the line out. Wow, not a great line, not an actual great throw there, but they are able to still win their own line out there. Luckily, they still win the line out there. So they're just outside their attacking 22 right now. Back into the center here. Want to see them start to put out a couple of set pieces here. Oh, he tries to go through the center here. I want to see some set pieces from England and start trialing some shit out. They haven't really trialed anything out in this game. It's just been basic, and they're going to knock that ball on anyway. They've just been doing basic plays and running through the center. So I would love to see them actually try some new things and fresh things and really mix it up right now. You're up 33-0. You may as well. You may as well. GEQ says, oh, why are players not attacking? Because they're coming up against a really damn well good team, man. I was never expecting Georgia to score more than 7 points, and 7 points is gracious. That is very gracious to be giving the option of 7 points to this Georgian team against England. They're just not. It's not the same. Like they're ranked 11th, I think it is, and that's a very good ranking for Georgia. 12. Once you get past Fiji is really the lowest you go down before you start getting to teams that are still very progressive. When I say progressive, that means teams that aren't really formed in a sense of, actual competitiveness-wise. Fiji are on the brink. Argentina, obviously there. Japan are probably on the same level as Fiji. Those two teams are right there. And I'd nearly even say Scotland just above them on their own little tier, and then you start getting up a little bit more. So Georgia don't have the ability to attack because they're playing a really damn well good team in opposition. Doc Lucky says, what is your prediction for next week's Wales versus Georgia? Well, I'm going to say Wales are going to win. Obviously, Wales definitely should win. They should be winning by a decent amount. But they did obviously play pretty average. I think that Georgia could probably score 1 try against them at the very least. At least maybe a couple of penalties if the game kind of goes that way early on. But I'll say Wales probably about maybe, I'll still say, 30, I'll say probably 33-7. 33-7 or even 33-12, something like that. I think that isn't a ridiculous scoreline. And I think that still shows Wales the better team. But it also just does have some tentativeness about it and something that I'm saying that I just don't really know how this Wales team will go into the future. So 17 minutes left here in the game, and Georgia here just outside their own defensive 22 right now. Let me know what your prediction is, Doc. What do you think? Do you think Wales will win by a significant amount, or do you think it'll be a bit of Georgia action? I can't see anything real positive here from Georgia. There's nothing really going on here. Like, I haven't really seen anything in this game at all, whether it be tactics or set pieces or just in general any kind of form of attack. There hasn't really been anything of too high of a note. It's just been, going through the motions really with Georgia and just the basics and just moving along and just kind of plodding along like this is a rugby game. Pass the ball here, pass the ball there. get tackled, roll the ball out, pass the ball here, pass the ball there, get tackled, roll the ball out. That's Georgia's game plan right now. It's just nothing going on. And defensively, they've actually been not terrible defensively, really. England have dropped the ball quite a lot, though. But Doc Lucky says, to be honest, both teams have been pretty disappointing this year. Wales 23, Georgia. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I still think Georgia can score a try against them, though. I do. I think Georgia can score a try against them. GQ says, we want to win, but that is impossible this time. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. And I don't think it can happen against Wales either. I think if you're going to beat anyone in this tournament, it's probably going to be someone like... it could actually be Wales. I don't think you guys beat Fiji. I think Fiji's game style will slap up Georgia a little bit. But I think, I guess, depending on game, like going on game styles, I actually think Georgia could really lock up Wales. I think Wales do win, like I said. But I do think that the way Georgia play is very opposite. So it'd be really interesting to see if they can lock them down on that defensive front. By the way, guys, we're only one public subscriber away from 7,370, by the way. So definitely go and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. We do a lot of rugby. A lot of damn rugby. Dunn here comes on. Dunn comes over for us. Okay, so Curry's going to come on here for Wells as well. 15 minutes left here of the game. 33-0. Obviously, this game's nowhere near competitive. It's just about seeing kind of movement now. And seeing these times have a little bit of free reign with the ball. We'll never, ever see. The moment we see a team like Georgia have free reign with the ball where they pass it willy-nilly, that'll be the day that the world freezes over. There is no way a team like this will ever be a free, willy-nilly kind of team in regards to their passing. They're just they're very straight in regards to the way they play. They're very straightforward. They run straight up the centre. That's what they do. They run straight up the centre, they get tackled, roll the ball. Straight up the centre, get tackled, roll the ball. That's literally all that happens. That's all that happens. And that's why I have my doubts in the near future. That's why I said 5-10 years away from even being remotely competitive. Remotely competitive. And that's, emphasising the word remotely. There we go. I got the comment section back up. Oh, there we go. We hit 50 likes. Thank you very much, guys. We smacked it. We hit 50 likes. Perfecto mundos. Perfecto mundos, my friends. Alrighty. So, scrum here. Oh, look at this. We're probably going to get our 20-minute... Well, this is going to be 20 minutes worth of scrums right now. We're about to hit our 20th minute worth of scrums. In 65 minutes of the game, we're about to hit our 20th minute worth of scrums. IDK Bartul, 2019, thank you very much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it, my man. But 15 minutes left here. I want to see England at least get to 40. But very unimpressive game. Very unimpressive game. Not going to lie to you. Very, very unimpressive. But I think we all knew that coming in. I don't think... a penalty here to England. Ill-discipline there from Georgia. GEQ says we lose. Yeah, unfortunately, man. Yeah, well, you're down 33-0 right now. You're down 26-0 at half-time. That was always going to happen, though. If you thought that Georgia were going to win, you would have got a very hefty price on the betting agencies for Georgia to win. Because England are one of the best teams in the world. There's a reason why they made the World Cup final, man. I know they lost to South Africa, but there's a reason why they made the World Cup final. Because they're a damn well good team what they're doing. Gee, Kiss, are you happy? I don't really mind, man. These two teams don't really affect me at all. I'm Australian. I'm Australian. I'm a Wallabies fan. So it's 4:32 in the morning for me right now. So I'm just kind of going through the motions right now. But I love my rugby, so I don't really mind. You know, I'm living my passion. That's the main thing. That's what we do on this channel. Live your passion. Oh my God, England there. Oh, knock on again. Unimpressive. Unimpressive. Haven't proven anything to me so far in this game, England. Haven't proven anything except for the fact that they haven't proven anything. They've proven that. They've proven that. They've proven that they're definitely underdone right now and not as big time as they probably think they are right at this very moment. England allowed Georgia to get probably an extra 5 meters from that one. An extra 5 minutes from that. Please don't start... No, I'm going to have to time you out, my man, if you're going to start speaking another language, my man. I can't read it, so I'll have to time you out. Otherwise, come on, brother. I'll give you one warning. 13 minutes left here of the game. And... Oh, good take there. Very good take there under a lot of pressure there from England. Very good take there. Out to the right-hand side. Okay, here we go. See, set pieces. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, wow. Look at this defense from Georgia. This is horrendous defense from Georgia. Oh, painful. Painful, painful, painful. Oh, easy take there from the... Oh, he's taking that back, though. It'll be a scrum here. Hey, this should be a scrum here, 5 metres out. He's taking that back in goal. He's taking that back in goal there. This should be a scrum here from 5 metres out, in my opinion. Good play there from England. But yeah, Georgia defence there was just pathetic. That was just bad. Just bad. I'm pretty certain he takes this back in behind. And yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So that's going to be a 5-minute scrum here. Like he says, what is your prediction for England versus Ireland for next week? I think England will win, but sometimes Eddie Jones, sometimes Eddie Jones get a bit too arrogant and lose at unexpected times. While I wouldn't call next week unexpected against Ireland, I definitely wouldn't call it unexpected if they were to lose that game. Yeah, look, England are going to be favourites, justifiably. But it definitely wouldn't be an unexpected loss there. But I think England win. I think England win probably by about 5 points. I think that both these teams have looked average, and the only reason it's 33-0 right now is because they're coming up against a dead team below them. I think that I think that it'll still be a very close game there. That's not releasing. Good play here by Georgia. Wow, they're going to give a penalty here to the English. Oh, easy try. Easy try. So it's going to turn into 40-0 here. It's going to be 40-0 here. Where's my bottle of water? There it is. Found it. It's going to be 40-0 here to the English. Tina says, who are all the teams playing next weekend in the Autumn Nations Cup? So firstly, there's England, Ireland. Obviously, all the same teams as this week. France. So England versus Ireland. There is France versus... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see it. England versus Ireland. Italy versus Fiji. I think it's France versus Scotland. And Wales versus Georgia. I'm pretty certain. That's what it's up for next week in the Autumn Nations Cup. And I'll be doing 2 games next week, guys. And that'll be the England versus Ireland and Italy versus Fiji. But I'll also be obviously doing Australia and Argentina, as you guys know. That's going to be a conversion there. So it's going to be 40-0 here to the English. 40-0. 40-0, my friend. 40-0. But yeah, I think I'll go with England to win that game 25-20. I'll go 25-20. 25-20. So 10 minutes left here. I still think they'll get to 50. The Georgians will be real tired right now. Georgians would be very tired right now, and they definitely would have given all they possibly could. Jeez, I can see this. Is that sun? No, it's 4:30. There's no way that's the sun rising over there. That is actually the sun rising. The sun is rising over there. Wow, jeez. Wow, it's early for the sun to rise at 4:38 in the morning. That's very early. Surely not. Wow, okay. 9.5 minutes left here. Georgia with the ball, actually. Georgia actually going to have a nice attacking opportunity here. Obviously, they haven't had many attacking opportunities here in this game, and this is quite big for them. I would love to see them score, but I have been saying all game I don't think they're going to. All right, Georgia here, pushing here from the line. Oh, that's going to be a turnover, maybe. Turnover, maybe? No, he's going to get taken down there. That's going to be not releasing. No, he's fine. So Georgia here, about 40 metres out here from the English line. Can they score here? Can they score? About 35 metres out here from the English line. Can Georgia get on the board? Pretty embarrassing to lose a 0, so they really want to be... That's definitely not releasing. That is 100% a penalty there against the Georgians, and England will get a penalty there for not releasing. So with 8 minutes to go here, England will get the ball, and they're going to boot this down into the attacking half. They're still going to try. They're going to try and go over the 50 here. They're going to try and go over the 50. They're going to try and go over the 50. That's a great kick there from Farrell. That's a phenomenal kick there. Probably gets around to the 22 there. Probably gets to the 22. So England will get a nice opportunity to set up a set piece here from the line out. Set piece here from the line out, which is something that I've been wanting to see all day. I want to see some set pieces. England haven't been utilising it too much. They haven't needed to, I guess. But I wanted to see a lot more from him. Jeez, all right. Tina says, I'm going back to Ireland next weekend against England. I'm going to back Ireland next weekend against England because they're my second team. So yeah, plus I'm from South Africa, so clearly the Springboks are my number one team. Go Bokker. Well, I was in between watching the All Blacks and Argentina game and watching the Scotland and Italy game. I watched the Invictus again. I love that movie. What a great movie. England knocked the ball on again. Geez, lots of knock-ons here in this game from England. And guess what, guys? If you missed having scrums, well, guess what? We're about to have another scrum. Don't you worry. If you missed having all these scrums in this game, you're in for a treat because you're about to see another damn well scrum. Oh, gee, yeah. Buddy, what a treat you're in for. What a damn well treat you are in for right now. These scrums will probably take up the next 5 minutes too. But no, I get you're backing Ireland because you want them to win, but I think England will win. I personally think they will. Don't forget, guys, with 7 minutes to go, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and obviously smack that thumbs up button as well. Obviously show your appreciation for the content. I appreciate you guys have been tuning in from wherever you are in the world. Doc Lucky says, what is your bet on Italy versus Fiji? By the way, the game might not happen due to the virus. Yeah, no, I've been saying this. I doubt it'll happen. I think Fiji win, though. Fiji are a very fun team to watch. Obviously, I live in Fiji, so I know quite a few of the players, actually. But I think Fiji would be able to absolutely rip apart Italy. I think the way that Italy play compared to Fiji, Italy won't be able to play that kind of game style against Fiji, and Fiji, the way that they attack is something that no one can really defend against. If you come over to Fiji, you know why they attack this way. If you go driving anywhere, you'll see on the park just a bunch of Fijian guys just running and kind of offloading the ball and throwing it around, and just kind of throwing it haymaker passes and lollipop passes and stuff like that. And you just don't know what's going on, and that's exactly how they play at 15s levels, and that's exactly how they play at the 7s. Now, obviously, 15s doesn't really translate to that too much compared to the 7s, but in the same sense, there's a reason why Fiji are definitely an up-and-coming nation in regards to the 15s as well. And now, obviously, in regards to the fact the 7s aren't there, the 7s isn't able to come back right now, with all the international restrictions, they're going to focus all their financials and funding and growth towards the 15s team. Tina says, I still wanted to ask you, who's your favourite Super Rugby team? I'm a Chiefs fan because of their active influence over here in Fiji. I'm from Queensland though, so I guess I do go for a Reds and Chiefs. I don't really have a specific team. I guess I class myself as a Chiefs fan because of their active influence over here in Fiji. But I'm from Queensland, Australia, so I would be in Australia, I guess Reds. In New Zealand, I guess Chiefs, but I definitely class myself as a Chiefs fan over the Reds. GeoGamer says, "Hey, where are you watching the game?" I'm watching it in Fiji on my TV right now. I think over there in Europe, you'd be watching it on Amazon Prime. Floor, Matt says, thoughts on South Africa not coming to the Rugby Championship? Look, it's disappointing, man. It is very disappointing. Like I was saying before in one of the previous streams, All Blacks, obviously, they're always a good chance to win the Rugby Championship, even though they're having pretty dodgy time this year. South Africa, current world champions and current Rugby Championship champions coming back to see how they would go. You've got Argentina who've come and had a perfect game against New Zealand today. And then you've also got Australia who are definitely looking more improved and have had a pretty decent Bledisloe Cup besides that one game 3. So it would have been an awesome tournament. It would have been an absolutely awesome tournament if South Africa was there because you just wouldn't know who's going to win. England are going to win the line out here about 10 metres out. I haven't really been reacting straight to the game in the last 5 or so 10 minutes because the game's been well and truly over for a while now. But yeah, very disappointing. I think it's a lot more politics than it is the pandemic. I really don't believe the public's been told the truth about why they can't come over. I just genuinely believe that the organisation has prevented it from happening. But each to their own in regards to the opinions. But I think that they didn't want to lose after what happened last year, after how successful they were last year. They didn't want to risk it. Doc Lucky says, do you think a Japanese team will ever reintegrate the Super Rugby? Since the Sunwolves have been an absolute disappointment for me as a Japan fan. I think it'll take a few years, man. I think, the Sunwolves were a very big disappointment. South Africa are to blame for that somewhat. South Africa are somewhat to blame for that. They forced them to come into the comp and then also have kind of forced them to go out of the comp. It was really strange what happened with Sunwolves and South Africa. That's why a lot of Australians and New Zealanders we're not exactly a big fan of how the politics of South African rugby really gets influenced inside the Super Rugby, which affects us in Australia and New Zealand. It gets very frustrating. The Western Force basically got removed because of them, basically, overall, because they wanted to condense the competition, and Japan was brought in because of them, and then also taken out because of them. So, look, it's disappointing with Japan in regards to the Sunwolves, but just like their national team, they'll grow. They'll grow and they'll return one day. I think that Super Rugby eventually, I truly do think South Africa will detach. I do think South Africa will detach and more so focus on joining a European competition. You've already seen a couple of the South African teams from the past jump over to Europe. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually the Super Rugby ends up becoming like a, Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and the islands. We've already seen that New Zealand and Australia and the islands have been trying to prepare for a tournament next year without South Africa. So this has already been in talks in regards to that kind of stuff. Georgia here, 22 metres out here from the England line, by the way. They won their own line out. What can Georgia do here? So, yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how it goes. But I think that's probably the best way forward. I do. I think that's the best way forward to integrate the islands, help grow the islands, whether it be one island team in Fiji or, a mixture of the islands, like a mixture of Fiji, Tonga, and Samoa. I think that'd be awesome to see, like a Lions, but a permanent Lions, as a more kind of consistent base for a Super Rugby team. Because, look, I'm in Fiji. I know Fiji is the only country here that can really maintain a stadium, ANZ Stadium. Tonga and Samoa, like they're not, their stadiums and their facilities wouldn't be up to standards in regards to that kind of stuff, just because they're a lot less touristy, a lot less money in regards to that. But yeah, I would love to see a Pacific Island team get into whether it be the Super Rugby or whether it be on the international scale. Daniela says, is England going to win the tournament? After this game, not sure. They've knocked the ball on a lot. Georgia are going to knock that ball on too. They've knocked the ball on a lot. They're definitely not the finished product in this game. They're definitely a bit underwhelming so far in this game, 79 minutes in. They're going to win 40-0. That's great. But they have been definitely underwhelming in saying that. Floor, Matt says, thoughts on the Gold Coast Titans for... thoughts on the... what are you doing? Hey, turn the lights off. I'm still here. Hello? Thoughts on the Gold Coast Titans for 2021? Buddy, I think we'll be all right, mate. I think we'll be top... I think we'll be top 8. I think we'll be top 6. But I don't know if we'll make it too far inside those finals. I don't think we'll make it too far inside the finals, but I think we'll get into the finals. Our lack of experience will show. TMO review here. They're looking to see if there's going to be a yellow card here against Georgia for an elbow to the neck. And I think it is going to be a yellow card here. He is going to give a yellow card, in my opinion. The elbow does go straight up towards the neck region. Oh, no, they're not going to call it. Sorry, they're going to say it's fine. They're going to say it's fine there. Going to say it's fine. So we're about to hit the full-time siren here. Doc Lucky says, who is the best head coach in your opinion? Steve Hansen, Eddie Jones, or Fabian? I'm saying Eddie Jones straight up. I think Eddie Jones, really. I know they go missing sometimes under him, but I think overall he's the best coach right now, currently. So 20 seconds left here of the game. 40-0 in favour of England. Appreciate you guys as always, obviously. Definitely smack that subscribe button if you haven't already and hit that thumbs up button. But Georgia are going to win the scrum here. It's going to be a penalty here to Georgia. 45 metres out here. So they're going to go for obviously a try here. They'll go for the attack. They're not going to finish it up too early. They want to try and get something on the board at the very least. If anything, I would even nearly just go for a 3, just so that you don't get beaten to 0. Oh my god, I didn't even kick it out. They didn't kick it out. Well, that's the game then. That's the game. So England are going to win 40-0 there. They didn't even kick the ball out. Unfortunately, Georgia don't score a point, and England do win 40-0, but it was an underwhelming performance, even though they won by such a significant margin. Obviously, I'm going to jump off for now, guys. It's like 5 a.m. for me, so I need to get some sleep. I will be streaming tomorrow for the NFL. I would have done the France-Fiji game, but that got cancelled. I appreciate you guys as always. Like I said, I was expecting a much less viewership today, but obviously you guys have absolutely killed it. So appreciate you. Subscribe if you're new around here. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys for the next stream. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.